Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome, another bonus reading for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Please keep in mind these are general readings, I should say. This is another bonus reading for my fellow Aquarians. Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. My name is Alex, for anybody who might be new to the channel. General readings, okay, just keep that in mind. Not all readings are meant to resonate. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your support. I appreciate that. Let's take a look, fellow Aquarians. Another message for you guys. I still have to work on I'm still working through the November readings. They're coming out soon. Okay, let's see what's in store for Aquarius today. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. What is going on? Ooh, nice, guys. You're working on something here. There's an idea, there's a plan, there's time to change. You're ready to plug away at something. I think you're sort of eager. Yup. Page of Swords. Is it just me? Well, I have a feeling I know why, but is it just me? Right, does everybody hear sirens like 10 times more often? There are sirens. I live in a small town. I thought I was in the city. I used to hear sirens, maybe 3 times a week, if that, once a week. Now it's like 3 times a day, chronically. Just saying. Every time I do a reading, sirens go by. Sirens every day, all night, all morning, every day. I live in a small town. It's like, what the hell, man? Okay. Yeah, you're definitely looking into something that I'm going to check in on that 7 of Pentacles for a sec. You've got 3 of Swords here. What's going on with that? Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Interesting. You have King of Wands, Queen of Wands. There could be somebody here who still hasn't quite let go of you, Aquarius, or somebody here who's still willing to, give it what it takes to make something happen. But the problem is you have a lot of fire here, okay? So there could be some Leo, Sag, or Aries energy. But this 3 of Swords, this Queen of Wands is saying, I feel like someone here is motivated by what has happened. Motivated and said, sometimes that can really motivate or help someone to grow, believe it or not. Is that a heartbreak or a separation or somebody who hurts somebody? It's like, it can really motivate somebody to step into themselves, step into their worth, step into their confidence and be like, no, I'm not going to allow somebody to negatively impact my life and what I'm capable of creating. I want to find out here. So there's definitely some motivation here that is you putting in the effort and the energy into something that you really want to create, that you want to see changes in your life. I think there could be this other person. This Queen of Wands can be the third person with that 3 of Swords. There's definitely maybe a third party that did some damage, if you will, or created some kind of pain or something of that nature. So let me just take a look first at this King of Wands. Let's see, what is the energy around this person? Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, they're not willing to give up. I was going to say, it's like I get this weird image of somebody who either shows up at someone's workplace or drives up to their house, and it's like you're unloading groceries or something out of your car and you're like, what's up? Like, I'm busy doing something. What's up? You know, there's this thing of like, I'm preoccupied here. Don't show up at my work. Like, you're very good at being like preoccupied or not letting this person stir you, Aquarius. Especially, it's like you're maybe preparing or you're expecting them to show up. I get this very clear vision of somebody who's like getting bags out of their car, or they're at work, like as simple as like stocking shelves. I don't know. It's just like, what's up? You know, why are you here? Because I'm really busy and I'm going into my house, and what do you think you're showing up as? So this person, Aquarius, really doesn't want to give up on you. They're trying to make it appear like, I think they haven't lost passion for you is really what's going on. It's that their passion for you, their attraction towards you, it has not gone away, but they're trying to make it appear like they're making an effort, and they're hoping that you'll have the patience to hear them out, to say, you know, they're kind of saying here, like, Aquarius, I'm really having a hard time here. I'm really struggling through this, and I can't believe you're giving up on this, or I don't want to give up on this. Is there a remedy? You know, is there something I can do to help you? It's interesting because this person's carrying a little, like a medicine, a cross bag, you know, those little, it's almost like, can I help you feel better? What would make you feel better? That's what this person's doing. What would make you feel better? I'm having a hard time. I haven't lost my passion for you, my drive for you. I'm not willing to give up. Are you gonna, you know, are you giving this all away, kind of thing? Can we Ace of Wands this, Page of Swords? Can we talk? Can we try to work through the challenge? Because it's like this undying passion for you. You're very attractive to this person, Aquarius. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You're very attractive to this person. But they realized, or something with that Three of Swords was like the third person, a lust, you know. They got distracted, but they realized Aquarius is the one who, Aquarius is the one that kind of bears the fruit. You know, you bring something to the table. You're the one that maybe made them meals. You're the one that maybe showed up with something of substance. And you're the one that's a hard worker. You're the one that's like, and that's why now they're saying, because they think, or they know your character, or what you were capable of doing, or how you operate. And they're kind of like, the only way they can, it seems like it's this stop in on your energy, pop into your workplace, you know, not in a weird way, like like, you know, within reason here. It's not like this person is stalking you or anything. It's just that they're driving up, they're showing up, they're walking through, they're doing something. I can feel that. And you're sitting there going like, what do you expect me to do right now? I'm working, I'm busy, I'm doing something. I'm taking my groceries into my car. I keep getting this weird vision of like somebody's in their driveway, and it's like, can I help you? You know, they're kind of saying, can I help you with that? Can I help you lift that into the house? Can I help you carry that? And you're like, no, like, I'm good. We're doing fine here. I'm good. Okay, let me just take a look at, so this person doesn't want to give up on you, Aquarius. What's this Three of Swords? What's this pain? What happened here? What's the Three of Swords? And I think that you enjoy doing your thing here, Aquarius. You know, you're changing, you've got passions for other things. It's like you transmuted your passion, or you transmuted the pain. You transmuted this heartache into purpose. You know, you took that, and you're like, all the energy that you gave, you redirected it to something that fuels the fire in your life, the prosperity, the purpose. You've redirected your routine to doing something that's like taking care of Aquarius. What is this? It's given you a sense of confidence or something. It's like, no, you're not slowing down. You're actually going to show them almost what you're capable of being or doing, because they never really, you didn't have a chance maybe, or you didn't have, that relationship or that situation exhausted you. So you denied yourself almost. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, see? You're saying, yeah, you were hurt. But this breakup or this separation is getting you very into the wish fulfillment energy of Aquarius being like, I'm getting everything I need without you. I have everything I need without you because I know how to get it. And you know what makes you happy. And you don't need another person to do the things to make you happy. You're capable of doing this on your own, Aquarius, very independent. You've got this like energy, guys. You've got this like freedom to go do. It's like you're free. You're free from this Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. She's not wasting time. There was definitely a very like attraction here. I really feel like you would have been willing to work through something except for betrayal or except for third party or except for something that was, this definitely kind of cut deep here. And I think that you would have looked into something. You would have done, Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me more energy about the Three of Swords for Aquarius. The Hierophant. Yeah, see, they broke a promise. They broke commitment. There was somebody here that maybe was married, commitments, but they broke that. Either way, it's like they broke the commitment, or there was this third-party married person or something of that nature. Okay, so you kind of lost your faith. You lost your faith in this person. You're definitely that Hierophant. You're definitely giving the commitment to yourself to fulfill your own. You're taking responsibility for your own happiness because you know that you now have the choices to do what you want. You don't have those commitments to take up any more of your time or energy. Do you guys hear this? Another siren. I just had one. What are we at? 13 minutes? In 10 minutes, another one. Is it a full? No, we had the full moon, right? It's a Saturday. It's crazy. The amount of sirens is going off the hooks here. I don't know if you guys can hear those, but anyways, that's number 2. 5 of Wands. What's going on with this? This could be another energy. Okay. You're walking away right now from the idea of relationships, Aquarius, or at least you're, hold on. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not, it's interesting. You're kind of saying, you know what? I don't care what people think. It's interesting. I had a friend of mine who was like, I'm half Italian, okay? But I don't follow, we don't like, not that that has anything to do with it, but sometimes within the Italian culture, people expect you to have a relationship and have love and kids and the family and all that. So my friend is like, he's in his 40s and he's like, I don't know, all these people that he works with are also Italian and they're all married and children and all that. Very kind of that, they still have a bit of the old school upbringing in them. And he was it kind of runs, we've had this conversation many, many times over the years, and he's like, I don't know, like, I show up to weddings alone and everyone's wondering why I don't have anybody and blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's like, you're not thinking this, you're not worried about what anybody else thinks of you at this time. You're like, that's not my problem if you don't understand that. I keep telling him, I'm like, it's not up to you to find, it's not up to you. It'll show up when it's meant to show up. It's not like, oh, why are you single? I don't know. It's not up to me. So it's like, I kind of was telling him, like, stop putting that mentality onto yourself, thinking like you have an issue because you're single. You have this thing here, Aquarius, of like, I'm not worried and I don't need to tell anybody anything about my whereabouts, about what I want to do, who I want to share your love with, your dating life with. You're doing your thing here, but you're also like, there's a thing here that's kind of like, you're just sparing yourself the challenge, the drama, the nonsense, the difficulties that go through with the dating world. I don't think you're partaking in something. There's a lot of people that might actually even want to ask you out, or even might be kind of, fighting over you, if you will. There could be a lot of competition, like there could be a lot of attention coming at you. But I feel like you're sort of protecting your emotions right now. You're moving. Let me just see something on that. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Four of Pentacles. What's going on? Yeah, Seven of Wands. See, you're protecting yourself. You don't really care to let anybody in. But the Seven of Wands is also like leaving the door open. He's still like, he can see through his little wall of guards here. You're still leaving the crack open, being like, it's not completely locked and shut down, but you're also you're not expecting anybody to bang on your door here, kind of thing. You're protecting your emotions in a way. You're saving yourself, kind of thing. And you're not worried, because I think you're walking away from this, what do other people say, think, want for you. You're like, I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks here. Because this is kind of like a bit of everybody's got their own little 2 cents, So there could be stuff being said about you, Aquarius, of Aquarius did this, Aquarius did that. Maybe it's this, maybe they're this, and meanwhile, like nobody really knows nothing. This is the funny thing about gossip. This is the funny thing about what everybody think or what everybody want for you. Maybe Aquarius is picky. My friends think I'm picky. I'm like, anything I'm looking for, I offer. So that's not picky. I'm asking for like very, very normal quality things. It's like anything you're not picky, but this is the thing. People like, you're picky, or that's a high thing to order. That's this, or, they don't go out, they don't social. There's all this stuff here, Aquarius. And you're like, you guys know nothing about really why you're choosing this other path, because you're really enjoying fulfilling the things in life that make you happy here, Aquarius. And you're sort of re-energized by this newfound space, routine. This you can look into things that otherwise you bypassed or forfeited because of a past situation. This other person here might also be getting other people. Maybe they're making a bad name for you or something, or maybe they're getting other people to try to like get to you, like to try to get message to you, or to try to like get your attention. But you're not really giving much back, okay? You're just protecting your own. You're like, I just want to feel good. You're kind of doing the self-love thing. And you're like, and I'm going to maintain that. No one's going to penetrate into your little love bubble that you have for yourself. Okay, you've got a little bit of a self-love bubble here. I don't know where that's coming from. Never heard that term before, but maybe that's going to go viral. I don't know. What's going on with that? There is something here, and I'm going to close the reading off because I could go on for days. I could do extendeds one day. I'm going to do extended soon. I'll do something like that. There is something here around the topic of hats. There could be somebody here who was a chef. There could be somebody here who was I'm going to literally list off some things here, guys, because it's right here. It's showing me. There's literally somebody here who's a chef or a baker, a candlestick maker. No. A painter. There's a painter energy here, like an artist, painter, artistry, paint. But there's something of like, I feel like this chef, it's specific to like Parisian, like French cuisine, French pastries, maybe Italian, but it feels, there's something around hats. And there's something around like somebody has a lot of hats. Somebody wears a lot of different hats in life. Somebody may have multiple roles that people don't know. Somebody makes hats, somebody sells them. There's something around hats, okay? I'll leave it there because there's all kinds here, like from helmets to these chef hats, to baseball hats, to the hat that you graduate from and throw off in the air. There's something around this. It's a very strange thing, but it applies to somebody. But it's specific, it's unique. Maybe it's a hat or a costume designer, but I'm definitely picking up chef and painter. Pastry chef or sous chef or chef and painter. Is there anything called the painted chef? Would that be really crazy if I said that? The painted chef? I should Google that. Is there a restaurant maybe? I don't know. That would be crazy, but I always say what I get, guys. You know that. The only major arcana you guys got was the Hierophant, Taurus. You have a lot of fire here, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sag, but you have Taurus as your only thing. And this is really about your own foundation. And again, there could be something around conventional ways, as I gave the example of my friend. There could be something old school or conventional that, you know, maybe you have some old school values and you're kind of breaking that theme. You know, people are like, whoa, Aquarius is steering off the cultural course or societal norm, or, you know, Aquarius is, you know, going into this spiritual hippie zone. Like, what's going on with this person? There's something of chitter chat, gossip, what people are chatting about or wondering or having their 2 cents in you. We don't like authority. 4 of Swords with the Emperor in reverse. Okay, a lot of you do not. You're like, don't try to control me at this time. We don't like authority, Aquarians, because we're very rebellious if you get too controlling. So there's something where you're taking a pause, a rest from an authoritative energy or figure. Maybe taking a break from your boss. Taking a break or a rest from a business. You're like, I don't want to be the boss anymore. I'm taking a break from my entrepreneurial business. Maybe some of you are owning a business in that restaurant field or something. Okay. There is an abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. You keep thinking there is a shortage of abundance, but shortage is only a perception. There is a never-ending stream of abundance. There is no shortage whatsoever. So it's really interesting, guys, because you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, which would literally indicate this, like a never-ending burn, a never-ending abundance of growth. It's the tree, the gifts of life, the tree of life, that it just continually, and this is what planet Earth does for us, Spirit is constantly providing us never-ending abundance, constantly. We are very, very lucky for the amount that we rob off of this world and this planet. We just keep taking and taking and taking. And there could be something here about giving back. Okay, with the Ace of Wands. It's like, I would like to create and give back. Maybe it's as simple as planting trees. But there is, I believe in that concept for sure, that we have abundance, never-ending abundance. There's abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of opportunities, jobs, people, friends, family. There's abundance everywhere. Absolutely. If you don't come from a lack mentality. Okay. I think I'll leave it there, Aquarius. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thanks again for hitting the like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like. And I'll see you guys soon. Okay, take care.